In this segment, you'll learn about the standard process of purchasing cryptocurrencies using a credit card or bank transfer. The entire purchase and execution of steps are straightforward and quick. I even considered whether it's worth creating a separate recording on this topic, but decided to go ahead in case any of you would like to see how it's done. The first crucial aspect is having a verified identity on the exchange platform to make purchases via bank transfer or credit card. As of the recording date, no exchanges provide purchasing options for users without KYC. Let's assume we've decided on the investment amount, comfortably waiting in our bank account. We log into the exchange where we've previously verified our account or create a new one and undergo the verification process. If you're unsure about creating such an exchange account or where to do it, I've presented a few reliable examples in other recordings that currently meet all security requirements and are user-friendly platforms that I personally use. When you're logged in, go to the Buy Cryptocurrency tab and choose the payment option that suits you. Every exchange offers purchases through debit cards, credit cards, and bank transfers, with some additionally supporting Apple Pay and Google Pay. In each guide about navigating exchanges in this course, you'll find information on where to locate the Buy Cryptocurrency tab and how to use it. Once your payment is confirmed, you can freely manage your deposited funds, trade with them, and transfer them. If you've purchased a cryptocurrency of interest, I suggest storing it securely outside the exchange. Exchanges are private entities that may encounter issues and, in some cases, even bankruptcy. The best solution is to keep your funds in external wallets like Ledger and Trezor, about which I've created separate materials. Funds on the exchange should only be kept when conducting purchase, sale, or exchange transactions. If the day comes when you want to withdraw, send your cryptocurrencies to the exchange, sell them, and use the Withdrawal tab to provide the account details where the money should be sent. Keep in mind that with bank transfer payments, you'll always have to wait 1 to 3 days for the funds to be credited, regardless of whether you're depositing or withdrawing. Here, I'll mention that such use of the exchange often triggers a tax obligation. Depending on the country you reside in, selling cryptocurrencies for traditional currency, known as fiat, may require reporting income tax. You need to familiarize yourself with the currently applicable regulations in your country of residence. My very valuable advice is to be vigilant about tax matters and report income properly, as this will help avoid unnecessary problems and financial penalties in the future. If you have any doubts about how to proceed, consulting with an accountant or tax specialist is the best solution. This is an example of purchasing using a bank account or credit card. It's very easy, transparent, and everyone should be able to handle it. If you don't want to verify your account and are interested in cash purchases, check out the second material where I discuss 2 options for such purchases. Good luck!